I'd like a plain omelet, no potatoes on the plate, a cup of coffee, and a side order of wheat toast.
Open your eyes and look at me. No, I don't think I will kiss you. Although you need kissing badly.
Welcome back to Hollywood Secrets, where today we're diving into the captivating, little-known stories of what some of the biggest stars in classic Hollywood were doing before they made it big. These journeys will not only surprise you but also inspire, as many of these legends had humble, unexpected starts before they became household names. Whether working grueling jobs or serving their country, these stars lived lives that seemed worlds away from the glamorous film industry they would eventually dominate. Let's explore the fascinating lives of these stars before the spotlight hit them. Marilyn Monroe. Before becoming one of the most iconic faces in film history, Marilyn Monroe, then still known as Norma Jean, was far from Hollywood's red carpets. During World War II, while most of the world was engulfed in conflict, she worked in a munitions factory inspecting airplane parts. It was a tedious, demanding job, but it was here that fate intervened. A photographer documenting women in the workforce snapped her photo, which led to her modeling career. It was this chance moment in a factory that unlocked the door to the world of entertainment for Marilyn. From an unnoticed factory worker to a global symbol of beauty and glamour, her rise was as dramatic as any of her roles on the silver screen. Clark Gable. Long before his name became synonymous with Hollywood royalty, Clark Gable spent his youth working hard labor jobs, including as an oil rig worker in Oklahoma. The rugged life of oil fields was a far cry from the glamorous image he later projected, but his early years in physical labor helped shape his masculine screen presence. Gable's natural toughness and charm made him a perfect fit for Hollywood's leading man roles, but it was his humble beginnings in the gritty oil fields that truly forged his persona. His journey from roughneck to the king of Hollywood is a testament to how far determination and hard work can take you. Audrey Hepburn. Before she became the epitome of grace and elegance, Audrey Hepburn lived a childhood steeped in hardship. Growing up in Nazi-occupied Netherlands during World War II, Hepburn experienced famine, fear, and terror firsthand. Far from the world of Hollywood, she secretly worked with the Dutch resistance, aiding in their efforts against the Nazis. It's difficult to imagine that this icon of beauty and sophistication once risked her life delivering messages for the resistance. Her wartime experiences deeply affected her, leading her later to become one of the greatest humanitarians of her era. Hepburn's story reminds us that behind every beautiful image is a lifetime of untold struggles and triumphs. Cary Grant. Before the world knew him as Cary Grant, the smooth, debonair leading man, he was Archibald Leach, a young man touring with a British acrobatic troupe. Grant's early career as a circus performer, where he performed stunts like walking on stilts, laid the foundation for his future in the spotlight. Traveling from town to town, Grant honed his physical performance skills, mastering the charm and poise that would later define him. His transition from circus performer to silver screen legend may seem improbable, but his roots in showmanship gave him an undeniable presence that would captivate audiences for decades. Cary Grant's transformation from acrobat to acting royalty is a remarkable tale of reinvention. Lucille Ball. Before becoming the queen of television comedy, Lucille Ball's journey to stardom was anything but glamorous. In her early days, Ball worked as a hat-check girl at a nightclub and later as a model and chorus girl. Struggling to break into Hollywood, she took whatever odd jobs she could find to make ends meet. Ball's persistence and adaptability eventually led her to small roles in films, but it wasn't until she transitioned to television that her comedic genius truly shone. Her early days of hard work and rejection instilled in her a work ethic and resilience that would ultimately lead her to create one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time, I Love Lucy. Her story is proof that talent combined with perseverance can overcome even the toughest of beginnings. James Stewart. Before becoming the face of the American everyman, James Stewart worked in his father's hardware store in small-town Indiana, Pennsylvania. Raised in a close-knit family, Stewart's early years were grounded in traditional American values of hard work and humility. Little did anyone know that this hardware store worker would one day become one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. His modest beginnings shaped his relatable, down-to-earth persona, making him the perfect fit for roles in films like It's a Wonderful Life and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Stewart's authenticity and humility on screen can be traced back to his formative years helping his father in the store. Rita Hayworth. Before Rita Hayworth danced her way into Hollywood's heart, she was performing with her father in nightclubs. Born Margarita Cancino, she danced professionally from a young age, helping her father and their family's act. It was on these nightclub stages that she first caught the eye of Hollywood agents. Her stunning beauty and incredible talent made her an instant star, but it was her years of grinding out performances in small clubs that helped her develop the poise and confidence she exuded on screen. Hayworth's transformation from nightclub dancer to one of Hollywood's most iconic stars is a reminder that every great performer starts somewhere, and sometimes, it's on a much smaller stage. Humphrey Bogart. Before becoming the tough guy icon of film noir, Humphrey Bogart served in the U.S. Navy during World War I. His time in the military gave him the toughness and sense of duty that would later become central to his on-screen persona. The war shaped his worldview, giving him a no-nonsense, world-weary aura that made him perfect for roles in films like Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon. Bogart's early life of service brought a sense of realism and gravitas to his roles that few other actors could match. His experience gave him an edge, making him one of the most memorable actors of his time. Lauren Bacall. Before Lauren Bacall captured the hearts of audiences with her sultry voice and timeless beauty, she worked as a theater usher in New York City. The job may have seemed unremarkable, but it gave her a backstage look at the entertainment industry and helped spark her dream of becoming an actress. Bacall's early days ushering theatergoers to their seats were far from the glamour of Hollywood, but her hard work and determination eventually paid off. Discovered by a Hollywood agent, she soon made her way to the big screen, where she would go on to make film history. Bette Davis. Bette Davis may be one of Hollywood's most legendary actresses, but she started out with very little. Before breaking into film, Davis worked odd jobs, including a stint as a waitress. Her early days were spent scraping by and trying to find a way into the entertainment industry. Despite countless rejections, Davis refused to give up on her dream. Her hard work finally paid off, and she went on to become one of the most influential and enduring actresses in Hollywood history. Davis's story is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. These fascinating untold stories of some of Hollywood's biggest stars reveal just how far determination, luck, and hard work can take you. From humble beginnings to the heights of fame, their journeys are both inspiring and surprising, showing us that even the brightest stars had to start somewhere. If you loved hearing about these untold stories, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to keep up with the latest from Hollywood secrets. More behind-the-scenes tales and hidden stories are on the way.